Stationary engines are one of the things you'll see around the grounds and in one of the buildings here at Tuckahpe. Steve, you are in charge kind of this building right here. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Internal Combustion Museum. Yeah, there's lots of engines in here from various different parts of the country. One from Germany, I got one from Lincoln, England. The rest of them are from the United States, some locally from Baltimore, Maryland, and other cities around. But it's just a collection of what I like. You know, personally, I buy something that I like.
So what is it that attracts you about internal combustion engines, stationary engines like this?
Well, I've always had an interest in engines. I'm a child, lawnmowers, cutting grass, mini bikes, motorcycles. I worked as an auto mechanic through my career. I just fell into this, you know, and these are fun because they're old technology. They're, you know, easy for me to understand. They're all mechanical, no computers, no, you know, timing lights, nothing like that. It's all just understanding how it works, and they're all different. Each manufacturer had a different way of controlling the speed of the engine. So that's what makes, you know, one different from another.
And tell us just a little bit about the engine that you just fired up.
That one is a 6 horsepower White and Middleton that was made locally here. It was from Baltimore, Maryland. It was a high quality engine of the time. I've got a 12 horsepower and a 25 that are the same, so I kind of like those because they're local. This one it looks a lot better than most of them that you see. The person I got it from, you know, put automotive paint on it. There's not too many that are like that, but it's an easy engine to start, and I just like it because it's, you know, local history.
A lot of people don't realize how important engines like these really were, not only on the farm, but in machine shops and really throughout all of America.
Yeah, this one in particular, and the 12 that I have, both came out of a machine shop. They ran a line shaft for a machine shop in Baltimore City up until about 1920. This engine probably would not have been used on a farm because they would have been too expensive. This was a higher quality engine, and they were more expensive, and they were mainly used in shops, industrial purposes.
And when you have the big show here in July every year at Tuckahpe, do people get pretty intrigued by checking out these engines?
Oh yeah, they love them, especially the ones that are shiny and look nice. They really gather around, and they like to see them. They like them. They tell me that they are glad we're here and we do what we do. Anyway, I enjoy it.
And it takes a little bit of skill and a little bit of attention to detail to keep an engine running, to get it started, all that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, you have to understand each engine is different. Each manufacturer had a different idea of how the engine should work and how the speed would be controlled. The biggest thing is how the speed of the engine is controlled. There were many different ideas and different ways, and that's what makes each of them different. They all had a different way of doing it. This particular one that's running actually fires on compression, which is unusual. Most of them hold the exhaust valve open to release compression so the engine will spin free. This one has low compression, and it misfires on compression. So it's almost slowing the engine down while it's running, but that's the way they did it. That's a White Middleton. I like them all. They're all different, but I like, you know, each one of them.
Everything built for a purpose.
Yeah, they were all trying to outdo each other, I believe. They all had an idea they thought was better than the other guys, and, you know, some of them made it and some of them didn't. This company went out of business about 1911, I believe, 1912.
Important part of history. Thanks for sharing a little bit about some of these internal combustion engines.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, Steve Vandercook from the Internal Combustion Engine Museum here at Tuckahpe. It's one of the can't miss stops when you come to this big show in July. Hey, thanks a lot for catching Classic Tractor Fever. If you like steamy tractor stories, be sure to check out these other pre-30 tractor features. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll keep more Classic Tractor Fever stories headed your way.